Maybe here, maybe here. This might be it. Might be it. This might be it. We got it. We got it. All right. The floor is complete. Ah! All right. So we got maxed out full Constellation Venti. We got the SSSS tier Venti. I don't want to talk about how much I spent, but it's about $1,500. Okay? It's for the content. Would I recommend you do this for a couple extra passives? Absolutely not. Don't be stupid. But the banner was almost up, and we were already at like 4, and I was like, whatever, let's do it. I ended up getting the 5th constellation after like 20 wishes, and I was like, all right, well, let's just commit to it. And then after another 30, I got it. So I actually got pretty lucky. If you look at how many 5 stars I got in the amount, right? We've got Venti maxed out. We have Kaching, we have Diluc, we have Chi-Chi, we have Jean, we have Mona. And then I've got every other character with multiple constellations. Now that's, for some people, lucky, which is messed up. That is super messed up. We've had pretty damn good luck with the 5 stars in comparison to other people, but it is still such an astronomical price. But we're still going to show this off because we have to. So the first constellation is your aimed shot gets 2 additional shots. That's fine. It's good for some puzzles. It's good for taking out Rune Titans because you got like the multiple shots, and it's really easy to stun stuff with it. Breeze of Reminiscence. Skyward Sonnet decreases enemies' animal resistance by 12, and you do additional animal damage while they're airborne. That's cool because you can send them in the air and then you can use your Q. They're gonna take additional damage. This just levels up your ability by 3. This one, when you pick up an elemental orb or particle, you receive 25% animal damage for 10 seconds, which is pretty big. Again, we're leveling it up. And now, with this one is the one that makes him go from S tier support to SSS tier support. This is in the Spiral Abyss, absolute nutty. So, targets who take damage from your Q ability have their animal resistance reduced by 20%. But on top of that, if there is an elemental absorption, they also get a 20% reduction resistance in that. What this means is you can pop off with Venti, send it out there, hit it with a Diluc, everything's getting burnt and attacked and damaged. You can send out the Venti, you can use a Kaching Q, and electrify everyone, and then they take more damage from it. There's so many combos with this that are nuts. And in the Spiral Abyss, when there's slimes thrown in, typically you're going to get a lot of extra value here. You're going to get a lot of extra damage. But even if you don't do that, he trucks with his ability. So let me just take a quick peek. So we're on floor 9. There's some Pyro, and there's some Electro Slimes. So I brought Kaching and I brought Diluc. What we're going to do is we're going to use our E ability to get the bonus animo damage. And then we're going to send out the Q. We're going to reduce their defenses. And we're just going to see how much damage this does from one Q. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go like this. We're going to go like that. And then we're going to send this out. And you're going to see 1,500 damage on a lot of these ticks. Just Venti is absolutely trucking his enemies. Right? 6,000 damage on one E. Okay? This is insanity. Let's do it again. And now, if I was to throw some E's in there, I would even do more damage. I can get my ability back pretty much. When you start leveling up, you get so much energy recharge just built in. I've got my ability back. Look at that. So Venti is pretty nuts, but when you start pairing it with other stuff, it gets insane. Okay. It gets insane. I feel like I'm cheating. So a room like this is where you're gonna really see the potential, because there's a bunch of neutral enemies and you can choose what you want to buff. When you've got a bunch of slimes, it typically just picks up one of the slimes and that's the one. And some of the slimes are immune. But in this case, none of the enemies are immune to any of the damage. So Venti is going to boost the damage of the other character. And if you have the options, like if you got a fire character, you got an electric, they're just going to kick ass too. So we're going to do that. We're going to send this out. And we're going to go like this. And we're going to put some electricity in there. Right? Now they're going to take more damage from that swirl and that electricity. But also, from my ability now, they got debuffed. Right? 13,000 damage from that. Now I can do the same thing with D-Luke. Okay? So if I send that out, and let's say we were to go like this, send that out, they're going to take way more damage too. So we're going to use it again on this mage. We're going to get electrified here. Okay? We're going to ult with Kaching. And we're going to just go like that. You can see, absolutely crushing this enemy, right? They're locked up taking so much damage. By the time they drop, they're almost dead. And so, Venti, I think, with this buff, is the best support in the game. I think he's one of the best characters in the game. I understand that D-Luke can do a whole bunch of damage. I understand that Kaching maxed out can do a whole bunch of damage. But because he's proccing these different elements, because he's debuffing them for those really good DPS characters, I think that's what makes it even better. And the CC is just too good. He can knock up with his E, he can knock up with his Q. Venti's busted. So let me show you my artifacts, and I can give you an idea of what I've got. So he's got 1,200 attack. You can see here. He's got about 1,200 attack. He's got 229 elemental mastery, so his swirl damage is getting increased by 93%. That's great. His energy recharge is 180%, which is nuts. That's mostly just from his base character. He gets a ton of it. But let's take a little peek at my weapon. So I'm using the stringless, and this is only a level 70 stringless. Now it's refinement rank 4, and that's where I'm getting a lot of the damage from. But if I get this refinement 5, 48% bonus damage, oof. If we leveled it up, got more base attack, more elemental mastery, oof, he's going to crush. As for his artifacts, I've got the Exile set giving him 20% recharge rate on his energy. And then he's got the Wanderer's Troop getting more elemental mastery so that all those swirls are doing extra damage, right? But again, I don't have like absolutely cracked items here. This one, it rolled defense like every single time. So my attack could have been higher, my elemental mastery could have been higher, my crit damage could have been higher. This is not a great feather. This, pretty good. I got crit damage, crit rate, we got some attack. The feather's pretty, or the flower's pretty good. My hat, we've got some attack. Okay, we've got crit rate, energy recharge, we've got attack, and this is just for that set piece. This is the big item that's giving me a lot of damage. This is the big God rolled item. This is what's making Venti hit so hard. 34% animo damage, crit rate, crit damage, attack, and energy recharge. This, excuse me, I got a hiccup. This item is God rolled. I don't know if I can finish the video. I'm gonna keep hiccuping. This item is God rolled. It's really good. I can't. We got more energy recharge, 25% on this blue pocket watch. So it's not even like I've got an upgraded pocket watch. I've got energy recharge built in here. That's how I'm getting my ability back so damn quickly. Hey, it's absolute spam city. Now a quick look at his passives. So Wind Rider allows you to have less stamina usage when you're gliding. We've got Embrace the Winds. This allows you to pop up in the air with Skyward Sonnet and traverse really great. So he's incredible for exploration. S tier. For this one here, when he hits that Ascension level between 60 and 70, you regenerate 15 energy for Venti after the effects of Wind Grand Ode ends. If an elemental absorption occurred, those characters also get 15 energy. So between popping his E and getting energy, popping his Q and getting energy, all the recharge, you and your party members are gonna have all the freaking ultimates in the game. It's insanity. Venti, he's God tier. Max Constellation Venti, ooh, even better. Now we just gotta spend $20,000 and get all the other characters maxed out. Right? Guys, it's cool and all. He does a lot of damage, but don't spend a bunch of money. Like, be reasonable here. Don't be spending all your money on these characters. This is overkill in some cases. It's like so good he's carrying the team, in my opinion. But is it worth $1,500, $1,000? No. It's a video game. Enjoy your time. If you get max cans, if you get them as a free to play player, wicked. But I can't recommend you spend money to do something like this. The only reason I'm doing it is for the content. Anyways, that's what I tell myself so I can sleep at night. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.